Only a small percentage of players in Counter-Strike can call themselves the #1 collectors of something. In this video, we're going to recount my experience of accidentally becoming the #1 collector of a very weird but very cool item in CS2. We'll get right into that after a word from our sponsor, Skins Monkey. Everyone knows the richest monkey is the one with the most bananas. If you want to get some bananas for yourself, check out the sponsor of this video, Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is the easiest way to trade out your dusty old skins for some bright and shiny new ones. Skins Monkey has a clean and easy to use UI, and using my code Nalo will give you two different bonuses. First is a free $5, and the second is a deposit bonus. And even if you don't have any skins to trade, Skins Monkey also has you covered with daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways that you can enter completely for free. So make sure to check out Skins Monkey with the link below. So I guess the place to best begin with this story is actually with me as a person. Something not many of you may know is that I'm really into music. And I'm not talking about your Panchicos or your Radioheads. I'm talking about like Viking war music, sigilcore, like really deep cut stuff. Anyway, one of my favorite music genres of all time hails from Playboy Carti himself with Opium Label. If you're unaware of what this is, it's kind of like a combination between rap and like punk and some emo themes here and there. It's a very unique genre and it's just something that I've always been really into. Now you may be wondering how me listening to Playboy Carti relates to becoming the #1 collector of something in CS. Basically, while I was scrolling Twitter one day, no, I'm not going to call it X, I came across a video, a really funny video, that basically kind of summarized the different types of generic loadouts that people choose to have in CS2. And one thing that stood out to me was the like all black loadout where they showed like an emo guy. And don't get me wrong, this makes absolute sense. Pretty much everybody that I've ever seen that has had this type of a loadout, which honestly is very few people in my experience at least, but when I do see it, it is definitely someone that is like super emo. That's sort of the stigma behind it. And that created my mission. It's no longer 2009, there aren't scene girls walking around your school, My Chemical Romance isn't all over the place. We've changed and evolved as a species, and now Opium Label controls the night. So I resolved myself to break this stigma, and I wanted to claim the emo loadout for the Opium fans. So I sent out a tweet declaring my intent. The plan was relatively simple. I just had to build a loadout that was based on entirely black items, which compared to some other colors is actually relatively easy. There are a lot of black items in CS, and almost every item in the game has a black skin, so it wasn't really too hard to build a loadout. I picked up some cool low float skins, a couple of them already had crafts here and there. I had to relegate myself to using some poor people industrial and consumer grade skins. For the knife I chose something simple, just a bayonet black laminate. While I can agree with people that the M9 bayonet is a cool knife, it's just really boring. It doesn't have any cool animations. I'm more of a normal bayonet guy myself. And for the gloves, I had a couple options. I could go with Moto Glove Spoke Out, for example, which is traditionally a really good glove to go with black laminate. I could go with Sport Gloves Nox, but those were a little bit too dark. I could go with Driver Glove Black Ties, but those had too much white on them. So I landed on something that was doo-wop approved, the Broken Fang Gloves Unhinged, the most opium gloves in the entire game, according to the man himself.
Broken Fang Gloves Unhinged. These are so opium.
And that was my knife glove combo. But at the end of the day, I was able to complete a loadout that would make Carti himself very proud. The next step though was to take the loadout a step further. If I wanted to really break the stigma, I had to make this loadout actually iconic. I couldn't just have a bunch of random black skins. There were other people in the world that had already done that. So I had to create an identity. I had to give the skins some actual pizzazz. And the best way to do that, of course, is with stickers. Now off the bat, I needed a sticker that was black. This would help with toning down some of the skins that had more gray or white elements on them, which were a few, or helping tone some of the trim colors down to a more black color, like with the Dark Blossom, which usually has blue trim. So the goal was simple, find a black sticker. Now one of my immediate thoughts was from Paris actually, with the Fluxo paper sticker, which was entirely black. But there were a couple problems with this. First of all, it's a paper sticker, and even if you go back all the way to like Atlanta 2017, those paper stickers are not very valuable. This loadout was something that I was planning to use for a long time, so I wanted the crafts that I was going to make to actually have some pretty solid investment potential and to really create something unique here. So I needed a different black sticker. Now unlike how the loadout was pretty easy, finding a black sticker was actually a pretty tall order. You would think there are a lot of black stickers in CS, but other than like some autographs here and there and some team stickers that aren't very good, there aren't really any good options, except for one, the black Jaggy fish. This was definitely an interesting sticker, but for me it was absolutely love at first sight. Not only was the entire sticker basically black, but it's also from the Riptide sticker collection, which is a discontinued sticker collection, so definitely something that could gain value as the supply gets more limited as years come on. Furthermore, it was a much more iconic sticker than something like Fluxo. I mean, there's a whole fish character on the sticker itself, so it really added a lot of identity to the crafts. And finally, the last benefit of this sticker is it's actually kind of menacing. It's a cartoony fish with sharp teeth, so that kind of helped to sort of stick to the theme. So I had absolutely found my winner, and I got to buying a bunch of them and crafting. At first, it was relatively easy. This is a relatively unpopular sticker, so there were a lot of people eagerly waiting to dump their stickers onto me. But I needed a lot of black Jaggy fishes if I wanted to complete this loadout, Loadout, and this is where things got kinda complicated. This sticker basically didn't exist on any website other than like Steam and Buff, and it had balance on Buff, so I decided to use that. And my tall order of like 60 black Jaggyfish stickers made the price absolutely skyrocket. Anybody who had an investment of black Jaggyfish stickers on Buff saw essentially a 50% gain thanks to my very stupid market activity. Not only that, but when more skins came in and I had to make more crafts for them, it was increasingly difficult to actually get black Jaggyfish stickers delivered. Not only were they sitting at a minimum price of 7 Rembwani per sticker, which was up from 4 Rembwani that they originally started at, but I had now reached into the deep recesses of their supply, which meant I was reaching more inactive listings and therefore people weren't really sending them to me, making it increasingly difficult to finish off my loadout. But with some time and more Rembwani spent, I was eventually able to complete my Opium label loadout and claim the emo loadout for the Opium community. And in the process, I became the #1 collector of black Jaggyfish crafts because no one else really cares about this sticker as much as I do. So now I roll up into every game with a dark and stormy presence and proceed to get 1 kill and 17 deaths. Anyway, that's the story. I am the king of black Jaggyfish, and I love this weird niche sticker. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video and want to support my reign as the black Jaggyfish king, then be sure to like the video. It helps me immensely and costs you absolutely nothing. Check out the subscription button to get all of my future videos in your feed. I make the best CS2 investing and skins content anywhere else on YouTube. Be sure to check out my Discord server and my Twitter with the links below. I can answer all your CS2 investing questions completely for free, and maybe you can try to pawn off some of your black Jaggyfish crafts onto me. And finally, be sure to check out Skins Monkey. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Peace.